51, and let's show what's on here. 15 Blitz tokens, and it's got 80. Choice of guessable one. Upgrade set. What are they doing those? So, completes up 5 Blitz tokens. I might end up doing that. Set kick. 4, 5. Yeah, these are things for other stuff. And I'm talking to you too. Yeah. Getting pretty there. I don't know what's going on. This is for when you end up with more packs. I don't know how infinite that is. There's several contract ones. Looks like there's 5 or 6. There's 5. I think that's 2,500. It's gonna take 25 Blitz tokens, and that'll be good. And I didn't think there was any way to do this. It seems like there is, and I seem to be bobbing, shucking, and ducking back here. I gotta get ready to get these, and doing a bit of a happy feet thing here. Interesting. There's a Legends Fantasy pack in there too, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. And some 5 night keys, that's good. Okay. It's somewhat difficult for some of the other guys, other viewers. It seems kind of rude. These are both orange. Let's go over here. It's kind of hard to do these things because they're like similar. That's water, ketchup. Same thing that means. See there where he said G-Mice was well, he was saying that there was 36 Blitz tokens. Those are like regular tokens, and but none of those tokens have nothing to do with Night Train Lane. Now, those 10 tokens, see there's 10, and that's 10, yep, and that's 10, oh, that's 36, that's 10, oh, okay, I don't want to hit this. So that 36 ones, those have nothing to do with Night Goal. The 10 ones do. Oh, and he's like, make sure to look which ones that you're picking up, and not just thinking that it's always giving you 36 towards the end goal, or if it's even there. Because in some of the other listings, they don't say Night Train's name in the second line. The 0 line in the first line, or the first line in the second line. You see on the second line, it says his name. But on some of the other ones, let's see, it says that 5 night, 2 night, and 3 night, and 3 night, and complete set with 18 Blitz tokens for an elite Thanksgiving player and 5 Night Train lane keys. That's not too bad. But you probably want the 10 one, because it takes 90 of him to do that. And so you probably want to put your Blitz tokens in the ones that have the best one-time unlock payout. Type of that means. Oh, where they give you keys and you spend 18 to get 2, or you spend like 25 to get 10. Oh, the 25 one, yeah. With 7 more, you get that. Okay. So these unlock at different days. That's November 25th. That's 26th. This is the 24th, and of that nature. So that's interesting. There's 5 contract ones through there. at 2,500, and I was like, there's no way when I saw him do that video that I was going to do that in there. But now, I think it is possible to do that with Blitz tokens, but you got to pay EA for it though, rather than grind for it. There's got to be solo challenges to it. Yep, there's 25 of them there, and rewards remaining. I got to unlock that now. These are kind of neat. Something this year was this way. I can't remember. It wasn't Halloween. It's kind of Halloween. It was like every 4 hours. I don't know what that was. There was some challenge type thing that was every 4 hours, and I'm trying to think if it was over Labor Day or something like that. It was like an announcement thing, like a newsletter or something, or e-sign, text message. And you had to keep doing it. And it wasn't Halloween, it was before it. I know Halloween's the only plausible answer, but it wasn't Halloween. It was something else. I think it was like a night, something like, it might have been like a Labor Day weekend sale or something like that, or a first launch sale. And like in that first 2 weeks, they had these extra challenges every 4 hours, and like, I don't know what it was though. The only thing that makes that plausible is Halloween, and it wasn't. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and it gives you 3 Blitz tokens there. The shop gives you Blitz tokens. So once again, EA has a sort of way, a two-way path for you to make Blitz tokens. You can either wait for the solo challenges and never sleep through one. If you sleep through one, especially this weekend, you're like, well, there was 2 of them or 3 of them, and there was one of them when I woke up, where I was, before I was about to go to bed, and now there should be 3 or 4 of them, now that I went to sleep for 8 hours and woke up. That technically, and be safe and get sleep and stuff like that, get hydrated, that technically is true. But in that, when the second one kicked in 4 hours doing that, after the first one that you saw, the second one expired in a 1-for-1 exchange of Full Metal Alchemist. Exchanged the first one, which means the first one is no longer valid. Oh, it produces 0 tokens now. So the most that you can do within that 8 hours is the 1-for-4 tokens instead of 12, because the other 8 are void. They were swapped out. They were 1-for-1 swap out. So we go to sleep tonight during the Black Friday thing, and we wake up in the morning and then we're like, well, I'm gonna go do some other run around, do some chores type thing. That means I'll get back at 2. You've missed 5 Blitz tokens by that point. See what it is? Because the other ones are no longer retroactively on the table, they're gone. That was good for Thursday, not Friday, or Friday, not Saturday type thing. That means, oh, if you're on Saturday, all the ones from Friday are gone. They're expired. They're only within that time frame, on the time frame that they're listed in Friday. The Friday noon one is good for the Friday 4 one. No, the 4 one wipes out the noon one. That's right. Oh, even though they're both on Friday, both of those are now, the noon one on Friday is wiped out by the 4 o'clock Friday one, because it's 4 hours later, and the other one had its 4 hours to expend itself, and it didn't, so it went from noon to 8, taking that. That's 8 out. Oh, it also is still gone. Yikes. You have to stay on top of this. I mean, I think that's faster than Halloween. There was something else that was like a special sale deal that they forced people to stay awake with it. And I only caught the end of it. So I gotta do this one now. And the next one will open up at midnight tonight. And EA has realized that you might not make those things. They have a Thanksgiving holiday, they got, Black Friday sale, and all types of things of that nature with this Tron Legacy Phoenix Fire launcher, which is just awesome. Oh man. And in that time, you got to make that up. You can either do that or pay EA for the extra Blitz tokens to go to Night Train now. He takes 90, and I think these packages it's 80 Blitz tokens total in there. A lot of detail right there, and it says 80 right there. That's what I'm trying to tell. And there is 15 and it says 51 Blitz tokens there. So it's 51 plus 80, which is 131 tokens. Oh, more than enough for Night Train, who only needed 90. That's 40 more than you needed. I would recommend doing it, but the quiche is ridiculous. Especially for other people abroad and things like that. That's $80 right there, but to the people abroad, it's 100, maybe 110, 120. So it's 400 just for that one there. It's 120 times 3 is 360, which is rounded up to 4. And same here. This camera is recording here, and I am putting those on YouTube. That's okay. So if you're doing those, then you want to get the 51 Blitz tokens here, and right there, and the 80 Blitz tokens there. Then you can get Night Train before the Target Walmart Black Friday sale tonight. Oh, but the quiche is going to be from real world quiche, not video game quiche, real world quiche. Green is real world quiche, and some of them is shaped like a credit card, and some of the other ones might not remember Franklin's or $5 Lincoln's, $20 Andrew Jackson's, and they might think that that money is extinct. But see, they made that green, and they're part of the digital world, and that speed pass things usually don't take out paper money. That's ridiculous. I might get paper money. Do I have something in here? It's like a $2 bill. I don't think anybody thinks that exists anymore. You get the Christmas cards or graduation cards that people use, just leave gift cards in those things now instead of paper cash in the Hallmark cards. Oh, is that antiquated? I don't think anybody uses paper money anymore. Yeah. But especially if they're going other encrypted type thing, that means how do you encrypt paper money? Right? Nope. And this is video game money, the yellow one. The green one is real world money. 40 hours a week, things in 2-week vacation time, or 4-week or 5-week taking that means 401k. That's real money taking that means if you can bring into the video game. Oh, that's also money taking, but that's video game for like challenges and auction sales. And it's yellow and green. And they're the same, not the same. Yeah. Oh, well, the ones that the Blitz tokens to get the Night Train are not in-game auction money. They're green. The one there is, but the other ones aren't. That's $80 of real money type thing. So we're not informing them that type thing that you know, yeah, 100. If you bought a mortgage lease car at 179 or something like that, maybe 200 or 300, and that's a 300 per month payment. That card bundle is more than that 300 payment. That's in that month. But in that, if that was like your holiday spending or the thing that you were going to do for yourself solo without other, like pull out, then that, and you wanted Night Cold Train, that is it's a roll up possibility, 401 rollover or something. Oh, yeah. There's 2 of them, so that's really, for Americans, it's 80 times 2. For other people, it's 120 times 2 for 240, and that's 51 times 3, which is their 80 times 3, which is 240, so that's 480 to them, and other money things that they were trying to catch up on, like colored uniforms or something like that. See what? Just saying, the finances of that. Let's go here. Actually, yeah, I've got like a master in business administration. That I think it meant career or something like that. See, it's a weird ticker. I don't know what that was advertising. Like, is that a charity or was that to us? See, it's. Okay, so Okay. Um, let's see, guest of honor. This is important to thing here. Uh, well, the 91s. Not sure if I need a left outside linebacker. I kind of do. I'll probably take maybe Landry. Uh, I'm saying a lot. I think here. There's four of those. Some of those bundles come with 91 overalls. So Barry is there's like a trend, a cost trend. Anything in the first week is like the max price of any card. And then as new cards are developed, they're usually higher, like closer to golden ticket than further away. So the more newer cards usually go or higher, and then the cards previous are now bumped down a boarding pass from first class to so like second class. Oh, yeah. So kind of like anime or a TBS TNT UPN type thing. Oh, so in that with the CBS, Hulu, Fox, KMOV, Sports, the new card. This is the second week for Barry, and Barry started at 1.15. I think he's at 700,000 right now. And by next week, he'll probably be down to 5 or 350. Missing out on that, should probably wait on new cards. Should wait on all of them, I guess, or never. And that would save money. I'm not sure if how competitive or when that would be competitive. We still got some season left for them to do, but that is a case. Let's see. Right. Program, and that's a harvest in there, and we need overall. Easy, easy. Yeah, that's buried now at 660,000. And Michael Irvin, who's got great stats, isn't. Well, that Blitz one had, combined with the previous one, had a 91 elite in it, and it takes 491s to pick up Barry. So if you're going to spin that type of quiche, you might as well make in-game quiche if you can. And you can get the 491s and then make in-game quiche by getting a second Barry Sanders and then selling him for 660,000. That's right. While getting your Blitz tokens to pick up Nitron. So that wouldn't be too bad. Which it didn't say. Thing, and the 27X Feast Pack bundle includes 80 Blitz tokens, but that's $160. See what it's. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and there's solo challenges for this like right now, so I'm gonna do that too. And there's 25 challenges. That Friday Blitz 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. And they have the 24 orange. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. At 8 a.m., it goes to 8 a.m. to 12, which means that one will counteractively still exist. No, it'll go back to being locked. Oh, it's only open for 4 hours. Oh, and like, I'll go back to it at 9 in the morning, and it'll be 9 there. Yep. Or 10. And 10 will still have that one open. Do you understand? It says only 4 to 8. They'll be locked out. That's right. Oh. Yep. So, can grind the Blitz tokens. So, yeah, but you got to be up for like 48 hours. Yeah, that's right. Or keep Da Vinci sleeping. So let's go ahead and get our challenge now before it ticks away. 3 more tokens. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Here. Matt, that should be exciting.